love running through my life, twisting out of sight. Walk me deep inside. Oh, current, be my guide. Take me down, all the way down. I'd rather fall than stay on.
G'day guys, welcome in. If you haven't already figured out, we're heading to Stanage. We've just turned off the Bruce Highway. We're hitting the track, 100k I think it is. Yep, 100k of dirt road, and some of the best fishing and mud crabbing in Australia, so can't wait. Haven't got a boat, but we'll see what I can tee up if I'm lucky enough. We've just turned off the highway. We're going to hit the track. Well, it's supposed to be a bit weary in places, so hopefully it's in good nick, and we'll see you on the road.
Still stuck in this house with a mind full of doubts. Tired of staring out the window, eating too much, drinking too much. Tired of watching the grass grow. Channel 2, Channel 3, back to Channel 2. I watched everything in my queue. So put me on a train, I don't care where it's going. Fly me on a plane, maybe out to Wyoming. Need an RV, no plans, just you and me. I need to go somewhere.
Alright, so we're about halfway through, I think, roughly, given the time and whatnot. The old car's a bit noisy, the road's pretty bumpy. I've hit a couple of absolute bell ringers, which is always good, but yeah, I don't know, overall it's not in too bad a nick, I don't think. You could, by all means, taking it easy, get a two-wheel drive up here, or even a bus, for instance, but yeah, so far so good. I'd say we've done 50 clicks or whatnot of the dirt road so far. Yeah, so far so good. There's a few cattle around, so just keep an eye out on them. Just seen a skippy before.
That's an eagle.
Yeah, massive eagle. He was pretty impressive. And yep, but no, we're going along all right. And there's a few of the cattle I'm just talking about. All right, we're in Stanage. What a track. It actually wasn't too bad. There's only a few patches there where she's a bit bumpy, but I'm just going to cruise down. I love the water. I love the boat ramps. I just love fishing. So I'm going to cruise down. First things first, I'm going to go down and check out the boat ramp, see if there's any boats getting around. And I'm going to leave Jill to setting up. What have you found, Kiwi? A Stanage muddy.
It's huge.
It is a good size one. Don't touch it, mate, because she's been there a while, but just pop your hand over the top of it. Show us the size of it. It is huge.
Its hands the size of my
alive?
It's a good size. It's a ripper. Yeah, just leave it, mate. It's not alive, Jedd. All right, so I'm just down here at the Stanage Bay boat ramp, and a lot has changed here in the last few years. The last time I was here about 7 or 8 years ago, the old boat ramp behind me was just a boggy old track with a few bloody tally poles and a lot of mud and a lot of sand, and not very comfortable at all. But in the last couple of years, they've decked it right out. It is huge. Beautiful big floating pontoon. It runs all the way down. Got a nice sort of rock wall there to help protect you from any swell that comes through. But look at that, the weather today is just bloody sensational, and I haven't got a boat, which is not sensational. And anyway, you never know, hopefully I can jag a day out with someone, and should be good. But yeah, this is Stanage Bay, this is Liv and Barry, and yeah, it's pretty bloody cool. Just a quick tip with the old boat ramp is you can only use it like 3 hours or so either side of high tide. When it's low tide, you can't even get within Za'Kyia here. it's just mud and everything out there. You can't even get your boat up. So I'd say it's about high tide, or maybe just after high tide. So all the guys are already out. Everyone, I just counted about 15 trailers. So anyone that was going fishing today, they're out on the water because they've probably only got, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours left until they need to be back before it's too late to get back up on the boat ramp. So I think it's about 8 o'clock now. So if they were going fishing again, they probably wouldn't be able to get out onto the water until about 5 or 6 later this afternoon. So yeah, and not too many people go out at night here because it can turn pretty quick, I believe. But anyway, that's Stanage boat ramp.
Hey guys, as Jeremy just told you, we've just arrived at our accommodation here in Stanage Bay. He's gone down to the boat ramp, I think, because he's just had to have a look at that. He couldn't wait. So I'll give you the grand tour of the house. So it's called Plumber's Paradise is what they've called this one. So it sleeps 13. I'll give you a wee look if I can get the door open. Oh, a bit cooler in here. So as you can see, the kids have already made themselves at home. They're over with the pool table. Say hi, kids. Hi. So they're playing the pool table. You've got a stereo set up over the back there. Dartboard as well. We've got the fishing rods in here. You've got 2 big couches, TV, and then you've got the kitchen through here. So as you can see, I've already unpacked everything. So it is a little bit of a mess, and because we were traveling all day and the kids didn't get a chance to do their schoolwork, we've just got it out here, so I'll be doing that with them in a minute. It does have, it's got this fridge down here, fridge freezer, then it's got another freezer in the room here, I'll show you in a second. Big deep freezer, then it has a deep freezer out the back and a stand-up freezer, so fully prepared for however many fish you catch. Out the back there is a little bit of a setup so you can say hi.
I didn't do my schoolwork because I was sick. I ate too many marshmallows.
So I will show you around a little bit. I'll take you to the first bedroom, which we are not using. So it's just in here next to the kitchen. So we've got 2 beds in here.
We got like 1,000 beds.
We got lots. Can't remember if I mentioned it, but it does sleep 13. So it sleeps 7 downstairs, 6 upstairs. So there's the first 2. Then we have, in here, we have 2 singles, a double and a bunk up the top. This is the first deep freezer I was talking about. We also have a bathroom in there, shower, toilet, everything like that. Out through the back here, this is where we have the other deep freezer and the stand-up freezer, neither of which are turned on at the moment. We do have a washing machine in here, so it's twin tub, I think they call them. So it's got the washing on this side, spinning on this side. Out the back here, you have clotheslines, everything you need. There's the filleting station setup area that I was talking about before. So that's that's all the downstairs. And then you come back through towards the kitchen, dining room. And then, so the front door's there. Straight in from the front door, you can go up the stairs to the top level. And then right as you come up, you've got the bathroom. So that's your second bathroom. Then you have another bedroom with a queen bed in it. And then through here, you have another queen bed, fold out couch sort of thing, and a single bed. And both of the rooms up here actually open up onto a big veranda. So it's nice out here in the afternoon. There's your big sign so you know which house you're in, Plumber's Paradise. Now this is a wicked house. It's perfect for going on fishing trips, if you're coming up with the family like we have, even coming alone. So it's got everything you need, all the cutlery. I think the only thing it didn't have was 2 children following behind it all the time. So,
we're like a little tribe of mini monsters.
For sure. So we have, the only thing it doesn't have that you have to bring yourself is towels. Now I've never stayed in one of these fishing houses before, but Jeremy tells me that's pretty standard, so that's fair enough. But yeah, it has absolutely everything. You're not wanting for anything when you come here.
So we're just up at Beverly Hills. The view is like this.
Whiskey, it'll get into your bloodstream, and it'll make you miss me like you never have before. And these cold nights will bring my name to your mind and make you wonder why I don't call you anymore. Well, it's been years since we last spoke, but I know it's killing you to be alone. It's killing you to be alone. And all of these miles that you travel won't make you forget you want a hand to hold. Well, when you gonna let me go? You know that I know that you don't really wanna be with me. You just like the company. Well, it's been years since we last spoke, but I know it's killing you to be alone. It's killing you to be alone. And all of
Oh, what are you
these
doing?
miles
Trying to dry.
Dry stuff. Oh, just get in the mirror. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
Whoop.
Almost got me. No,
Oh,
I didn't bring any togs, so see
dry.
my dilemma.
I got us a boat. We got ourselves a little tinny. She's not little, she's alright. Should be 4 something, 50 on the back. So it's a little blowy, not too bad though. I'd say she's probably about 10, 15k wind, 8 to 10 knots sort of thing. But yep, gonna back her in. We got a boat. Let's go get some fish. We're down a little creek somewhere.
Good old place.
Location X, secret spot. But, young fella's come out for a cruise. And we've got Uncle Leon over here. He's just sorting out the first pot. And we've run aground. All right. Nah.
Crab place, we call it.
All right. We'll update you when we're getting the pot in. Well, don't want it too hard. It's all right. Wind it in. Did he come off? Did he?
No, he didn't.
There he is.
Oh, can we bring him home?
Jeez.
Oh, he's tiny. We can't bring him home.
Ah, Jeddy's finding how frustrating it is to be a fisherman. He's cracking the sads because we haven't caught a keeper. All right. So after we caught those black marlin back there, we're just I've got Jeddy in charge of the boat. We're just trolling a lure out the back here. See what's about, but we're going to check the crab pots now. So they've only been out about 2, maybe 3 hours tops. So we'll go and check these crab pots and get back to the boat ramp before we run out of water. It can turn into a boggy mess. So I'll leave it over to Skipper Jedd to get us back. Okay. Pot number 1. Check number 1. Confidence very low.
Oh, confidence high.
Confidence high.
We got one.
See, I told you.
It's tiny.
Holy shit! Herbers.
We got fishes
That is
too.
a monster
And we have fishes too.
Stanage Bay buck.
There you go.
have
You're
fishes
wrong,
too.
Jeremy.
Congratulations.
fishes
Look at the
too.
size of that one, Jeddy. That is a solid buck.
Yeah.
Next pot. After the confidence was low on the first, we're feeling okay, which could be a downfall, but we'll see how we go. Yeah.
There he is.
Just got to be so careful with these pots and the ropes and the
This
engine
has
and
got
that,
to be a
so-
big one. I bet this is
Oh,
going
here
to
comes
be
another
a big crab. I
Cross your
bet this is
fingers.
a big crab.
No good. Are we baited? No. Still good. Look at that for crab territory. Cross your fingers, guys. Here we go.
Hopefully this is a big crab. Not even one.
Nothing. Last pot of the day. Let's see how we go. Cross your fingers, everybody. Here we go.
Oh, we're out of them.
We got one.
How big?
Oh, big buck.
They're huge.
It's not as big as the other one. But
No, but he's still a Stanage buck. You beauty.
Humongous.
That's two keepers. He's
And
a little
another
bit he's a bit bronzed up, that one. He's got the nice
And
colours.
there's also another fish. in
Beautiful.
it.
That's him. In we go. You want to chuck your hand in there and get that roo out?
yeah.
All right, we just got back. Watch that fella. He's still got a bit of movement in him.
Oh, you said you got nothing.
But yeah, we would have taken more, but they're still alive and well, Jedd. So just I wouldn't be digging my fingers in there too much. The ice isn't doing too much, I don't think. Yeah, he's still good and eating. All right, so we've got a good little setup here. We've got a little burner and cooker and whatnot. So we've got that all set up. Got the gas and whatnot going. And yeah, chuck the crabs in there when the time comes. But yeah, this is all in the house, part of what you can use. So happy days. But yeah, we'll get a decent look at these muddies now, eh? Righto, so we're gonna have a look at this big fella. See what he weighs. And he looks alright. I wasn't even recording that, recording my feet. What do we got there? So 16, still going. What's he got? A leg on the floor, does he? 16, so 1.6 kilo. That's pretty good. Good little crab. 1.6, because we bloody sorted the plate out, so he was on 0, so you can see that. So 1.6 for the big fella. He might actually have a bit more weight to him. He's got a better colour to him, and he doesn't really want to just relax yet, I don't think. No, he's got a bit too much ticker in him still. Way too much. Anyway, I'd say yeah, about 1.5, 1.4, 1.5. So that's all right. Two muddies, about the, you know, 1.5 to 1.6-ish. That's good. Happy. Standard one, so we need to be... Yee-hee! All right. Stanage Bay muddies at their finest. We got on. We got a boat. Have a look at the claws on this one. Have a look at that. Hey, how good is that? Look at the size of the claw on that. That's a northern... You know, what are they, 330 or 375? Same size as the claw, look at that. Can't even see the tin behind the claw. That's how big this muddy is. That's a ripper. Cheering. All right, so we're gonna cook these crabs, so I'll just run you through it before we do. There's the crabs, right there. As you can see, 1, 2, right there. Then we grab them, and we're gonna bring them out. We've got this here going, just cranking. It's got a good half of that, so probably 6 litres or so of water in there, salt water, from where we were fishing. So I like to cook the muddies in salt water Just the taste is awesome. So anyway, we got the salt water from the river on the boil. I grabbed like 500 ml or so of that, and I chucked it in the sink. So I'm going to chuck a whole heap of ice in there and make like a ice slurry with a bit of salt water and that. You can add a bit of salt in there just to whatnot, and that's pretty much, we'll put the crabs in once this is boiled. The crabs go in, they'll stay in for 12 minutes for me anyway. That's the magic number, I guess. Alright, so water's boiling. Got this little doodad. They're awesome. Seen them used heaps. Nothing worse than having to fish all your legs and stuff that get dropped out, and just fiddling around with tongs trying to pick them up out. So anyway, what we do here, get him. Christ, I hope this is big enough. Hey, big crab. Here's two. How are you going to go in, mate? You going to play the game? There we go. Got them in. That just shows how good a quality crab this is. We got about 3.5, just over 3.5 kilo crab there. So they're in that little fella. I need to get me tongs so I don't burn me hand again. Oh, well, actually the tongs were the reason behind it. Anyway, here we go. Get this lid off. Right, she's boiling away nicely, salt water. And then we just pop these fellas in. That's why you tie them up, I guess. Yep, so he's bubbling away there, so we'll chuck the lid back on. 12 minutes. I'll go get this ice slurry started. Alright, it's time. The time's come. Alright. Look out, Jeddy, because this old thing is a bit hot. Probably need a gloves or something.
Oh, that looks hot.
That's, I mean, that's hot. That. And then we just pour them in like so.
Can I see?
In a second.
Woohoo! They are. Big nippers got out. One nipper fell off.
The big fella didn't lose any, the other fella lost both.
But what I have isn't real.
Alright, so one of them dropped both paws, the other didn't drop any, so he was still probably a bit too lively. So yeah, what we've done, in case you missed it, 12 minutes in there, and then straight after the stopwatch on the phone went off, we take them out, bring them in, pop them on the ice slurry, slows down the cooking, and yeah, cools them down so you can eat them a bit quicker too. But that's that. We're going to let that sit there for a few minutes anyway. I'm going to go and return the hire boat, have a chat to the fella that lent it out to me, and hopefully G him up so I can get it tomorrow morning. We can go out and have a bit more fun. There's just Jedd, Leon, myself that went today, so hopefully we'll be able to get Gillian and Za'Kyia to come along and have a trip too. So anyway, we're going to get into some muddies. The pup's just enjoying himself some muddy. Right, let's get into this, see what this fella's like, shall we? Oh. Holy dooly.
He's strong, isn't he?
That's what you call full. Look at that. That is perfect. Anyway, we're going to sit down here for the next 15 minutes and enjoy some fresh mud crabs straight out of Stanage.
That looks good.
Still stuck in this house with a mind full of doubts. Tired of staring out the window, eating too much, drinking too much. Tired of watching the grass grow. Channel 2, Channel 3, back to Channel 2. I watched everything in my queue. So put me on a train, I don't care where it's going. Fly me on a plane, maybe out to Wyoming. Need an RV, no plans, just you and me.
Hold on.
I did. That's bad. That's...
Yeah, we're going backwards. I'm not even holding on to the fire. And yet I'm going like way. Speeds out heaps of water.
It's crazy, eh?
Right off.
You hop down
That's
there.
where they tied it. That's where the high tide was, and we're not even at low tide at the moment.
Yeah. Just watch your back there, Jenny. You stand on the dog's leash, eh?
No.
Not moving even.
Okay,
Alright,
there you
Zach.
go. You pull him up.
This one's super heavy though. The heaviest pot we got, so. And it's full of mud crabs.
Oh, here we go, Jeremy.
Feels like it's full of muddy. Oh, there's some little ones.
Oh yeah, just keep rolling. Keep rolling. Wheel up. Back her up. Guess what, kids?
What?
I think Daddy's providing.
What? Did you get a fish?
The good Lord provided.
What did you get?
Means your father's a hunter-gatherer.
Whoa!
I think Dad got
Can I please
a
hold it?
mullet and a gar.
Wait, I've lost my GoPro.
There's Leon's bucket.
Can I hold the mullet?
And just relax, children of the corn.
Alright, father of the lettuce.
Watch out, Zach. He's gonna get this one in.
Can I please hold him?
Hey!
Never
Whoa,
in doubt.
can I please see the fish?
Right.
Not only is he a hunter-gatherer, he's a experienced. He's a shoot him a Gavin. Shoot him a Gavin up there.
Please be a barrel. Please get something good. Please be a barrel, Monday.
Hey.
Oh! Can we please bring him home? What is that,
Wee
Dad?
grunter. Just fling it over the wheel,
Oh, it's
Jill.
Oh, how do I
adorable.
do that?
Just like that.
I'll hold this. You
It's
turn it.
huge! It's huge! No! Don't let go of it!
I'm not, baby.
No, I mean the fish!
Oh, is it a shark?
Is it a barrel, Monday?
Probably a catfish.
Oh.
Or it might be a salmon. I don't know. I didn't see it.
It had black
Monday!
fins. It had little black fins.
Did it?
What are you going, Teddy? Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Go. I've got it.
This is
Keep winding. Go.
Keep going.
You can do it.
You're doing good, Jeddy.
Go, Jetty. Keep going.
Let's go.
Oh.
Oh, that's
He got
a.
it again.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, my
No,
God.
that's a thread fin salmon. Get it in the boat.
Wait, watch
Lift.
out, Jetty.
No,
Watch out,
let go, let go.
Let go. Oh, Jedd.
Quick,
You got
give it a bit of line to Leon. Yep, there's a salmon.
Bring him home.
A salmon.
Jetty, go.
Oh.
Hey.
Thread fin.
Bring him home, Dad. His mouth is big.
Jeddy's on the board.
Can we please bring him home? You've really screwed us. I've got my first thread sim.
Thread fin salmon.
Thread fin salmon. You got to hold him out so he looks massive. Hold him out towards me. Down a little bit so I can see your face. Nice, bro. All right, let's get him in the esky, eh? I'm just getting that out of my ear with my plate.
Oh!
Ooh, got a scale.
So this is exactly what you don't want to
Look, I
do.
got a huge scale. Got a huge scale for my. Wait, oh. Needs to be scale for my fish. Holy cow! Guys, look how big the scale is. Holy.
Oh!
No.
What have you got? Is it a,
This one in.
is it a
I want to
Sandy.
reel it in.
No.
I want to reel it in.
That
Mum,
rod in?
you hold it.
Someone?
Here, can you just hold it?
Okay.
Oh. I'll do this.
I want to reel it in.
And the engine needs to come up too.
I want to reel it in.
There's a button right there. Right there. Oh, fuck. Nah. Oh, yep, no, he's still there on it.
I have 4 minutes of footage of Jeremy.
Are you recording then?
Yeah. Zach.
Now that rod needs to go too, because he's got me down that creek. Right. Got some ticker. Oh yeah, he's taking me through all sorts of trees. Oh.
Shark.
What if it's a barramundi?
No, we want something good here.
We want a barramundi.
I'm wrapped around a tree, so we're gonna have to get all the rods in quick smart. We're gonna have to run around here because he's got the line out. Sit down. Nah, he's done me. I'm not looking.
Keep reeling.
I'm not looking.
Keep reeling. Keep reeling. Go, 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 go.
Look at the size of this, mate. Here you go, Jeddy.
What
Get
is
him
it?
in. That's a horse.
Oh,
Good brim.
Are we bringing them home?
Yes.
We got a fish.
That's a very nice
Got a
brim.
fish.
It's not a stick, it's a fish.
Yeah. Watch him. He's got good
Stop,
spikes.
stop
Careful,
it.
Jeddy.
Stop it, fish. It will bite you. It will spike you. Just wait. Can you please just get out the hook out and...
Time. Oh, I think you just. Oh no, he's there. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
What? Oh,
Hey.
can we bring them home then?
Watch out,
In the
Jeddy.
boat.
Is she bringing
Good
them home?
work, Zach.
Is
You
she
got
bringing them
one.
home? I got my first fish.
Yeah.
Is she bringing them home?
Yeah. Right. So she's been a pretty slow and average day. Stanage, not gonna lie, we haven't got a single muddy. We've checked the pots. This
But
is
I've
the
got a
third
big
time
fish.
now, so yeah. Alright guys, we're checking out from Stanage. We've had an absolute ball here. The place we're staying at was called the Plumber's Paradise. Such a cool house. If you're keen to come up and do a fishing trip or a trip with the family, any of that sort of stuff, Marie and Bevan from the Plum Tree store, they look after heaps of houses up here. So if you're ever looking at coming up, just get in touch with those guys. You'll find all the links for their Facebook and stuff in the descriptions below. So get in touch with them. They look after it all. They'll sort you out. Whether you're on your own, in a small group, family, you want to fill a house with 12, whatever, they'll look after you. They'll give you a rate that you need. We've had an absolute ball. It's been so good. I've got one more night down the pub, so I'm about to get ready and head down there to finish off my week of gigs. It's been so cool. So we're just about 2 hours north of Rocky. We've had an absolute ball. It's super relaxed and chilled up here. We've had a great time. I just want to say personally on behalf of myself, Gillian and the kids, thanks so much to Marie and Bevan for putting us up here. They've been absolute legends. Like, it has just been an absolute pleasure. Hoping they'll have us back. And if you've loved the episode, make sure to like it, subscribe, all of that stuff. And also, is Gillian's birthday in 2 days. So if you can drop her a happy birthday below, we'd love it. Cheers, guys, and we'll see you next week, eh?
You got me sort of like a narrow taste, but you won't let my good go to waste. Change my heart, set me free. I'm looking for a better way for me. Ooh, I'm driving my life away, just looking for a better way.
River run through the trees, carve the path that you please. Where do your waters lead? I will go and see. Love run through my life, twisting out of sight.